Hello and namaste everyone. In this live demo of Cisco WebEx meetings, in this demo I am going to show you lively how some of the major features can be used. My purpose is to enable the host to arrange the meeting smoothly. So first I am clicking a start a meeting. So meeting, this option is available. Because so you will not see the participants over here. So I recommend you as a host of the meeting in WebEx, you log in before few minutes before, so you can have some arrangements for the proper functioning of the meeting. So first you go to the participants menu, then you click on mute on entry. So participants will be mute on entry, so you don't have to tell them or inform them regularly basis that mute your microphone. Otherwise that is very disturbing. Everyone comes and with the mic on situation and they not aware about it. So better you clicked on mute on entry. Second, you disclick this, anyone can share. So in this situation, no one can share their screen, only the host will decide who can share the screen. These are two important features which will keep your meeting focused and host centered and presenter centered. Next feature that as a host you should see is assign privileges. These are the features, facilities that can be available for the participants, and as a host you have to decide whether you want to give all these rights to the participants or not. What are those rights? Like first right is of the communicate. So all the participants can communicate privately with host, privately with presenter, or privately with other participants, or publicly with everyone. So if you are organizing some general meeting, public meeting, so I think you should not allow anyone to chat privately with other participants, so there will be no complaints about each others, no misbehave, no abusing. So it can be avoided by disclicking other participants. So participants cannot chat privately with each other, so they can chat publicly only. And if you don't want to get disturbed to the presenter, even you can disclick the presenter click. So in this situation, participants privately only can chat with the host. They cannot chat with the presenter or with other participants. And if they want to say something, so they can share it publicly with everyone. So automatically their language, their chatting will be controlled. So this is the recommended setting for the publicly organized webinar. If you want to organize some meeting within organization, then you can allow all the things, because you know all the participants and all the participants are equally responsible, so you can have all the privileges to all the participants. Remember, if it is webinar, you don't know everyone, so you can just keep the minimum privileges to the participants. So this is about the communication. Then what other privileges can participants have? They can, about document, they can print, save, annotate. So I think when you are organizing public webinars, you should not allow anyone to print documents, save or annotate them. If you giving them annotation facilities, so they can started drawing anything on the presenters presenting. So better not to give any privileges to the presenter if it's open seminar webinar. If it is within organization, then you decide what privileges can be given to each other. Other controls that you can have, that about views, what participant can view. Can they see participant list or any document shared or thumbnails or any page? So that is depend on your purpose. You can give them a privilege or you can remove the privilege. In the meeting, are you allowing them to share the documents or not? Or you are allowing others to control the shared computer remotely? So I think it should not be allowed. If the host and the technical person are sitting on different places, in that case this facility can be used. So this selection should be made very carefully as a host, what privileges you want to give to the participants. Then you simply apply and it will be applied for your meeting. Second important feature about log the meeting. Once you think everyone is in, then you can simply click on log the meeting. Once all the participants are in, then you can log the meeting. See, in the meeting, log meeting option is there. Once you clicked on logged on the meeting, you can see a lock over here, a key over here. It means the meeting is locked. No participants can enter in the meeting in the login. If simply you want to unlock it, just click on unlock the meeting. So these are the host, especially host controls. Those should be used carefully. There are some options in the meeting. This is also carefully seen by the host. Here, in general, select the meeting options. Allow all participants to turn on their video. Allow them to chat. Allow them to take the notes. Now, note is the specific feature in the WebEx. I will show you where the notes appears and how it is taken. So if you are taking some institutional meeting and you want everyone contribute in the note, then you can click on allow all the participants to make the notes. If some public webinar you are organizing, so you should click on single notes taker. So only one person can take the notes, so that can be circulated later on. So we'll show you how to create the notes. So you come to the buttons and then go to the notes. See, notes appears here below the chat box. So here you can create a note. So here you can write all important points. Here you can write anything. So whatever important decisions you have taken, what important agenda was previewed, so all the things can be taken over here. Suppose there is a meeting of officials and one person can be over there to just write the decisions of the meetings, like the proceedings of the meeting, so that can be typed over here. So the person only can type the notes, so it will be saved. Remember, it's a save, so it will be saved. When you click on save, it will be saved in the form of notepad, and that can be printed later on. So this is the extra feature that is available in WebEx. It is, remember, it is available in the free version of the WebEx. How I came over here from more option to the notes, and who can write the notes, it can be decided from assign privilege. Let's check all the things. You need to see all the communication links over here. Then go to option. In option, in general tab, see allow participant to make the notes. All single note taker. So who can write here? It can be decided from meeting option and general tab. So it's completely your decision as a host. You are going to allow everyone to make those notes or not. Remember, the notes are visible to everyone. If you are allowing them to type the notes, so notes are available everywhere. Now during your online webinar, even you can allow some particular person, or you can assign this duty to someone who can really make these notes, and that can be circulated later on to everyone. You can share some points or the important gist of the meeting or the conference can be typed over here. It can be saved and it can be even published. But I don't think you should be publish it immediately. Better to save it, to modify it, and then you can publish it. In this way, some important feature as a point of host I have explained. There are many things, those can be seen. So my request to all the hosts of the meetings, when you are arranging your video conferencing through WebEx meetings, just log in first and see all the settings, see all the menus, check all the settings, decide the rights and the privileges of participants, and set it as the meeting goes smoothly for a speaker and for the organization. So in this way, we can organize a successful web conferences with the help of Cisco WebEx Meetings app. Thank you very much for your patience listening.